In terms of goal-scoring exploits, Fernando Peyroteo's achievement in 1938 used to be the benchmark. The grandnephew of António César de Vasconcelos Correia, the 93rd governor of Portuguese India, had arrived at Sporting Lisbon the previous summer after being spotted by scouts while he was growing up in Angola, and promptly scored an astonishing 69 goals in 33 appearances as part of the celebrated Cinco Violinos 5 violins forward line. To put that figure into perspective, that meant Peyroteo became only the third man in history to pass the 60-goal mark in a calendar year, following in the footsteps of Hungary's Imre Schlosser's 64 in 1912 and Everton's Dixie Dean's 62 in 1927. Amazingly, he went on to repeat the feat 8 years later, finding the net on 62 occasions in 32 appearances, including one match in which he recorded 9. Fernando was a goal-scoring machine, declared their manager Cândido de Oliveira at the time. Defenses have certainly improved in the intervening years, even if Pelé and Gerd Müller managed to break through the 70-goal barrier for the first time in 1958 and 1972 respectively. But the emergence of Lionel Messi's rivalry with Cristiano Ronaldo has set new standards in European football, since Messi joined the exclusive club in 2010 by scoring 60 goals. He and his arch-rival have both surpassed that figure on 4 occasions, with Messi's 91 in 69 matches during 2012, achieved at rate of 1.32 goals per game and including 6 hat-tricks, the current record. He may not have hit those heights this year, but with Messi, Ronaldo and 3 others still vying to become 2017's top scorer, there is more competition than ever before. Robert Lewandowski, Edinson Cavani and Harry Kane have all enjoyed record-breaking years for club and country. With the Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain strikers both tied with Messi and Ronaldo on 53 goals and Tottenham's Kane only 3 behind. But while all of his rivals have only one more chance to stake their claim, the Spurs striker still has fixtures against Burnley and Southampton to come, in which he will also attempt to break Alan Shearer's record of 36 Premier League goals in a calendar year, which was achieved over 42 matches in 1995. Failure to score in his last 2 matches has seen Kane slip slightly off the pace in the final straight, although he will still fancy his chances of making up the 3 goals he needs to match Shearer's record, having recorded the best ratio 1.04 of goals per game. Lionel Messi shows off the golden shoe, the award he received for being Europe's leading scorer of league goals last season with 37. Photograph Manuel Queimadalo's Alonso get the images clearly irked by his failure to win the kick at Torjägerkannon for the Bundesliga's top scorer back in May. Lewandowski has made up for losing out to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang by setting a slew of new records since, in September, a return of 82 goals in his first 100 Bundesliga appearances for Bayern meant the 29-year-old surpassed Rudi Voller's record of 72, while he also became the first player to score 16 goals in a major European international qualifying campaign as Poland booked a World Cup spot in Russia with ease. Renowned as a penalty expert, he has missed just 3 from 38 in his entire career, including converting all 10 this year. Lewandowski has also scored an unusually high number of goals with his left foot, 11 in 2017 in comparison with previous seasons, including the winner against Cologne last week and in the recent Champions League victory over Paris Saint-Germain. However, his failure to score against Stuttgart on Saturday means he has only one more opportunity to increase his tally, with former club Borussia Dortmund due at the Allianz Arena on Wednesday for a Pokal tie. PSG's Edinson Cavani goes into his final match of the year against Kane on Wednesday after ending a run of 5 matches without scoring against Rennes at the weekend. Predominantly right-footed, just 4 of his goals this year have been converted by his weaker foot. Cavani's exploits are all the more remarkable given that he now shares penalty duties with Neymar following their high-profile disagreements during the win over Lyon in September. His miss against Troyes at the end of last month came just 3 days after Neymar converted from the spot against Monaco and would have given the Uruguayan a slender lead going into his final match of the year. Perhaps fittingly, however, it is likely to be Saturday's Clásico that will determine who comes out on top. Messi equaled another of Muller's seemingly insurmountable tallies when he scored his 525th goal for Barcelona against Villarreal this month, a record number for a single club in Europe's major leagues. Had one of his 3 efforts that hits the woodwork against Deportivo La Coruña on Sunday, not to mention the penalty saved by Ruben gone in, he would already be out on his own, although perhaps it was fate that it should go down to the final match of the year. Failure from the spot against Deportivo also meant Messi is the first Barca player to miss 3 penalties in a calendar year since Samuel Eto'o in 2005, but with 17 assists to add to his 53 goals for club and country, he remains by far the most productive of the 5 contenders. Only his former teammate Neymar 33 goals and 29 assists comes close to matching the Argentina forward's overall tally of being directly involved in 70 goals in 2017. By way of contrast, Ronaldo has reached 53 goals having made 4 fewer appearances, incidentally his lowest total since 2010, and contributed 13 assists in leading Real Madrid to 5 trophies this year. With 7 goals in his last 6 appearances, the Portuguese has the form to edge ahead of Messi, and the rest, when it matters most. And how he would love to get another one over his nemesis a few weeks after equaling his record of winning a 5th Ballon d'Or. The contenders Robert Lewandowski by